Hi guys and welcome back. Today I'm talking you through how to do this super easy 10-minute makeup. So let's get started. First up, the L'Oreal Infallible Mattifying Base Primer, just to prep our skin before we move straight on to foundation. And I'm using the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation today. Now, if you follow me on Snapchat, then you may have seen what happened to this foundation last week. I accidentally smashed it all over my floor. Moving on to contour, and I'm using the Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Palette. Now I'm actually going to apply this with my finger today because it's still a new product to me and I want to test it in every shape and form before I make my true verdict on it. So I'm just applying that everywhere and then using my Real Technique sponge just to blend that into my foundation. If I'm in a rush or actually short on time, I find it so much easier to use cream contour products, especially when using a damp beauty blender or makeup sponge. For me, the products just blend so much easier. Moving on to highlight, and today I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Chantilly. This is one of my tried and tested fail-safe concealers that I know will always work for me. So I'm just applying that to my under eye area, my chin, just either side of my cupid's bow, my nose and the center of my forehead. I'm also going to apply this slightly under the cheekbones as well to add a bit more brightness and lift those cheekbones slightly. And to blend that out, I'm using a combination of my fingers and the Real Technique sponge. And if, like me, you get carried away with the highlight slightly, just go back in with a bit more of that cream contour, which you can blend out. And I'm also going to go for a touch of the cream blush from that same Makeup Forever palette. Using the Crayola Dermacolor Camouflage Cream palette, I'm just going to conceal any blemishes or redness that may still be showing through the foundation. I'm applying that using my Real Techniques concealer brush and then very gently just blending that out using my finger and my Miracle Complexion sponge. To set my base, I'm using the Givenchy Premier Powder and I'm just applying that using the puff that comes with the powder. With our base done, let's move on to the brows, and I'm using the NYX eyebrow gel in the shade Brunette. First off, I'm just going to brush through them to make sure the hairs are going in the right direction. Then I'm going to take just an angled liner brush and start filling them in using that gel. I'm currently in the process of trying to grow back some of the areas of my brows which I overplucked, and oh my gosh, the temptation to pluck them is so real. So real. Her lips so kissable and poisonous. I know she won't be good. And for eyeshadow today, I'm using the Pure Minerals Secret Crush palette. Starting with the nude skin color shade, I'm just going to use this to act as a base for our eyeshadow. Then taking this beautiful rose gold shade in the inner and outer corners of the eyes. Next, this taupey brown to add a little bit more depth. And to add some brightness to the center of the eye, the Balm's Mary Luminizer. I'm just going to press this in using my fingers and then slightly blend that out using the same brush from earlier. Repeat this step for the under eye area. And to finish the eyes, add a coat of mascara. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational just to add some volume and length to my lashes. Now that our eyes are done, let's move on to final touches. For blush, I'm using the L'Oreal Paris Blush Sculpt in the shade Soft Sand. I'm just applying that all over my cheeks. And to highlight my cheekbones, that Mary Luminizer. I'm just using the same brush again to apply this. I'm also applying this to the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, and also slightly above my brows. And to finish, I'm applying the NYX 529 lipstick all over. And here's the finished look, my quick and easy 10-minute makeup that's perfect for when you want to look glam in a rush. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll